Hello, everybody. This is Elio Piedra, and you are watching Morning Coffee with Elio. Please do me a favor and like it and share it right now because we are about to empower your day. Hey, it is Christmas week. What about my hat? Is it good? You like it? All right, leave a comment below. Tell me how you feeling today, beginning this week. I am super excited to be here, honored and grateful to have my good friends and most recent sponsors from Celebrate Primary Care. We're going to be talking with them, everything that is going on right now with Celebrate Primary Care. We're going to tell you why Celebrate Primary Care, it is your best action, and that's the way to go for you, for your family, for your team, for everybody that is watching right now. So make sure that you like it and share it. Like it and share it. Leave your comment below, and remember that right now we're live on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope TV as every week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This is Morning Coffee with Elio, and let's bring on camera the one and only Della Lisa. How you guys doing?
Good. Great.
All right. I bet that energy level is all the way to the top because it is Christmas week.
Christmas week.
Yes.
Last minute Christmas shopping we have to get done this week.
That is fun. That is awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, actually, the other day, it is funny that you mentioned that. The other day, Kristen and Rebecca, they were talking about the segment about this and that. If you are like a last minute shopper, or if you shop with enough time. Let me tell you, I don't know if I even shop, but I hate going to the mall. I'm sorry, the Oaks Mall, but I don't like that. I don't like shopping. Anyways, I'm super excited to have you guys. Thank you for your time. So let's talk about the exciting things. All right, let's talk about all everything that is been happening with Celebrate Primary Care. I guess despite the I would say the crisis out there, I think it's been a great year for you guys. So I would like to talk about the recognitions that you guys had recently. Talk to me about that.
So we were nominated in two categories for the Chamber Business of the Year Award. So Small Business of the Year and Women-Owned Business of the Year, which we've been so blessed to be finalists for 3 years in a row. And we got Women-Owned Business of the Year, which we were shocked and happy because it's been such a hard year and a weird year and so hard to connect with people. And we just felt so blessed to, have that and to be a part of it and to be recognized because, we are healthcare people. We have been dealing with this, from the day it all started. And I don't know, it felt really good to be appreciated because we love what we do and we love providing great care, and for people to notice means a lot.
That is awesome. And you just mentioned two things that are really important: connecting with people and health care. You guys, how has it been this situation with COVID-19? Has how stressful, I will say, from a standpoint of healthcare, like how you guys feel like, for example, like you being exposed or you being like I don't know, stressing out about all the situation with your patients, people. Sometimes people even emotionally they need help. What do you think about this? I don't know if Della wanna kind of like talk about
Yeah, so
this.
I think that this has been an incredible time. No one has ever been through anything like this. So not only has it impacted people financially, um, it's a lot of unknowns. And when people come in and talk to us as their provider, they're allowed to be completely honest. And I think that a lot of times, when people are out in public or with their families, they try to put on the front to say, oh, I'm not afraid or I'm not having any problems. They hide. But when they get in here with us, they let it all out and it gets heavy. A lot of people are going through a lot of turmoil, and not only, financially, but emotionally. And it's incredible. I mean, it's incredible. I think that we've done a great job of continuing to be able to offer service. And, the thing that's nice about our practice is that through all of this, we don't make people come in if they're afraid. They're able to have televisits and able to connect directly to their medical provider via phone and text and FaceTime. And so that's been nice. But we've also been able to give people the option to come in, but we've been very careful. We follow all of the protocols to protect people and clean and, manage the flow of the office. So, we've been blessed to be able to continue to function and be able to offer our care and service. So, but it's very stressful for people and we recognize that and, we feel it too.
Yeah, that's so great. And in the midst of all of this, you guys just open a new location. Is that right?
We will be opening one in the spring.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have two locations right now, but we'll have a third location. We're super excited about that, closer to the east side of town. I guess it's technically still in the northwest, but it's a great location. We'll be able to be closer to a lot of our existing businesses and hopefully be able to reach out into, the downtown community more and take care of more people.
That is fantastic. So I remember at the very beginning of Morning Coffee, we were honored to have you guys and talk a little bit about what Celebrate Primary Care actually stands for and why it's important for people to understand the importance. And I will say the difference, right, between like the health insurance and Celebrate Primary Care, what you guys do and how you guys are helping and impacting so many families and actually within the business community as well. So now that we have actually more followers and we have spent it so much, people actually even outside of Gainesville, I would love to share with you guys, with our Morning Coffee community, what is Celebrate Primary Care about and what is different between a health insurance, Celebrate Primary Care, and why it's so important to reach out to you guys.
you want to take this? Okay. So Celebrate Primary Care is a direct primary care. And that's just an easy way to say that there's a relationship between the medical provider and the patient, which makes a difference in their health and long-term success with their goals. So at our office, we want you to have insurance or healthcare sharing or something for catastrophic events. But at our office, all you pay is the monthly membership fee, and it starts at $50 a month. And that gets you unlimited access, no copays, wholesale pricing on labs, medication, radiology. And the nice thing about us is we also have a pharmacy on site. So generic medications are so affordable. Like a Z-Pack is $3. And so we know providing affordable care is important. And we strive every day to save people money on their healthcare expenses and get the care they need. So, you can message your provider after hours on the weekends and get the care you need when you need it on your schedule. And we love doing that every day. We've been doing it almost 6 years now.
Yeah, and related, let's kind of like expand a little more on that. When we are talking about health, right? How many branches of health, you guys cover? Let's say, let's talk about specific stuff that you guys do within the healthcare, so people kind of like they know that they can reach out to you.
So, Elio, we cover everything from urgent care to chronic disease management. So, we are all encompassing family practice primary care. So, birth to death, anything that you can think of, we do. With the caveat, there are specialty care things that we don't do, colonoscopy, with, that's
Delivering
gastroenterology.
babies.
Yeah. We don't do attached arms. And, so that's the reason why people need that insurance piece to get to the specialist. But we cover 80 to 90% of what happens in medicine. So, for example, somebody comes in with COVID, somebody comes in, we can help manage that early on so it doesn't progress. Something like strep throat, ear infection, bronchitis, low back pain, and then we do chronic disease management, diabetes, high blood pressure, asthma, all of those things that have to have ongoing care, we do. We do well woman exams, so things that people go, to female doctor for, annually, we do those exams. We refer out for mammograms, if people need x-rays, we've negotiated rates, cash pay. And if people have insurance, great, they use their insurance. We also have a lab on site, so people can do their labs here. And again, if they have insurance, it gets billed, to Quest. It gets billed through Quest to their insurance. But if people don't have insurance, an example would be a lot of times people would go cash pay for lab work, and it's a $500 bill. Because we've negotiated the rate for the lab on their behalf, they might pay $50. So typically, our labs and our medications are up to 90% off. And we have an on site dispensing pharmacy. So, it's an all in one shop. So it saves people a lot of time and money because everything is here. But again, if they want to go to, Public, CVS, Walgreens, West Lab, any pharmacy, we're happy to send them anywhere they want to go. And we love the fact that, we have such access. So not only do people have a great medical home, and people need a medical home, but when they're traveling or they're away, they can contact their provider and get the care they need when they need it. I saw a story this morning on the news that talked about a woman who went into the ER because she had shingles on her face, and she sat in the ER for like 26 hours, and she was surrounded with people very sick with COVID. We would never allow that to happen. So, people get great care and access and, on demand. It's here when they need it.
And we really believe in customer service. So the customer, our members have a great experience, from the person that greets them at the door, the person that answers the phone. Everyone here understands that when people come to us, they need good care and someone that cares about them and treat them well and love on them. And so that is what we do differently. We really care, and it shows. We want people to know that we're happy to talk to them. We're glad that they're here, and we appreciate, them supporting us and allowing us to care for them, because, we tell our business owners, like, it is an honor that you allow us to care for your employees, and we want to keep them in work and healthy and do all the preventative stuff so they don't end up sick later.
That is awesome. And now that Della is mentioning that something very similar happened to me. I was unfortunate that my mom got sick with COVID a couple of weeks ago. She almost passed out. I couldn't. I mean, I didn't want to get exposed to it, but I was with a bunch of staff covering my face. And okay, so the rescue came. When I went to the ER, the same thing. I spent like 5 hours there, and I don't even want to mention the name of the hospital because it's embarrassing. But I was waiting there, and then afterwards they already knew the results. Nobody told me anything, and I was being exposed to a lot of people, like they've been sick, waiting, like in the same situation, and I was kind of like away from everybody. And I told the lady, you know what? Just tell me if I'm not able to see my mom, and I gotta go. And at the end of the day, I didn't have any information. I need to leave, and then call my mom afterwards to know what was going on. I was like, this is unbelievable, and I am loving how the personalized experience that you guys are offering. That's why I'm pushing my wife, because once she opens her mental health clinic, want her employees to go through you guys and like that. And honestly, that's what I recommend to everybody that I know, and everybody that is watching, everybody that will watch this evening time, that go to Celebrate Primary Care, any location, call them. And it's so wonderful how you guys are taking care of your customers. The customers, patients, clients, members, anything. But if you are part of Celebrate Primary Care, they are gonna take care of you. Okay, so now we're gonna go to a very quick break. It's gonna take a minute because as Celebrate Primary Care, also we love celebrating our community success. And right now there is an awesome friend of all of us, Pablo Casilimas. They've been working super hard to accomplish this goal of having the Innovate Gainesville book, showcasing 100 innovators of Gainesville. I am honored to be part of the book, but actually that's another reason I'm sharing. Is because it is an awesome book. I have it right here, by the way, only $85. Let me tell you, I have the credit to be the first one ever that bought the book. I just wanted to support them. I got it. I have it here. We're going to share the video, and then when we come back, we're going to keep learning about leadership We celebrate primary care, everything that is coming up for this 2021 with them, the plans, how we are creating this awesome strategy for so celebrate primary care can keep connecting with the community and you guys can keep learning and growing with them. So we're gonna come back in just a minute. Are you guys ready? I'm gonna see you in 1 minute. Oh yeah, and we are back. Will you be Gainesville next innovator? Oh yeah, I know you got what it takes. But talking about leadership, talking about community and everything, I gotta tell you something. The other day, when we had a great meeting with my mentor and good friend Freddie Weeby, my sponsors, he was talking about leadership, and there is something that really grabbed me and said that leadership is based on results and not speeches and you have the responsibility to be successful in whatever you're doing in life. It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, there is another quote that says, excuses doesn't count, results do. And the reason I mentioned this, it is because there is a wonderful story behind Celebrate Primary Care. You guys met since high school or college, right?
She was it's her favorite story. So she was still in high school when we met. She was a senior, by the way, and I was married with a baby. And so she's like, yeah, Lisa's so much older than me. We're 4 years.
I really hope well you need to watch the show afterwards to see Della's face on Della's smile.
Oh, yeah, it's her favorite for real.
Come on, Della, go ahead. I can't wait to hear you.
We laugh, you know. I mean, like, it's just funny. So we've known each other for years and years. My son Cameron, who's now 27, I think he was probably 18 months old. So it was awesome. We were friends back then. We kind of lost touch and then reconnected in the accelerated nursing program at UF when my daughter, Paige, who's now 17, was 18 months old. And so basically since we got back together in school, we've kind of just stayed connected the whole time. And then, when this practice model came available to us, we didn't sleep for months, right? 3 months up at night, sending articles to each other, praying through, the idea of being able to, could we pull it off? Could we do it? Would people want what we have? We knew they would because I spent, I don't know, 30 years looking for a primary and I couldn't find one that listened to me. And it's not that providers don't want to, they're just in a system that doesn't allow them to spend time with people. And it's unfortunate. And they went into medicine because they care about people, want to make them better, but they have no time to connect. And it's really hard to help someone get healthier when you can't connect with them. So now almost 6 years later, over 200 businesses, 2,500 members and growing. And we still love it every single day.
So over 200 members, you said.
2,500 members.
Yeah.
200 businesses.
Wow.
6 providers. So we started this with just Della and I and 1 medical assistant. Now we have 6 providers and 7 support staff and, yay, our people, we love them. They're the best.
Oh yeah. Oh
We
yeah.
couldn't do it without them.
That is fantastic. So Della, now it is your time to share the other side of the story. I mean your version.
Okay, so what do you want me to share in addition? So,
So, well, I would like to add a little bit of, at the very beginning, I know all businesses, we all have huge obstacles, right? And in moments that sometimes we even doubt ourselves, where are we going to succeed? What is it going to happen? Is this business model even working for us, right?
yeah.
So, what was that point in time, that moment in you guys' life when you say, hey, I think we got it. I think this is going to happen. We can make it happen for us and for our staff. Talk to me a little bit about this.
Okay. So I think that, starting out, I think that we wanted to be cautious and not get ourselves into a situation where we were taking on huge debt. And so Lisa and I continued to work in the practice that we had been in for many years at that point, um, to build this practice. And we picked a very small location. We bought, very we were very cautious on how we bought equipment and supplies, and we were working on a shoestring budget. We took no debt. We put in
Wow.
our own personal savings. We paid our one employee from our savings. We didn't pay ourselves. We were building and growing, but when we knew that it was going to be amazing was, after we opened, the Gainesville Sun contacted us, and they wanted to do a story about us. So, the crazy thing is that the direct primary care model, there was nobody else here doing it. And so when we told people, they thought we were totally nuts. And so when the Gainesville Sun came knocking and wanted to do a story, we had kind of been warned by, some people that we respect to say, be cautious. They could shade you in a light that you don't like or want. So we agreed to do the story, but we asked them to, please be kind, and they said, we promise and we'll let you look at it. So they did. And we were like, yeah, this is fine. This is, a nice story. Well, we ended up on the front page, and we started
Nice.
getting phone calls when it aired, or when it, came out on the paper. And it was business owners contacting us saying, like, hey, do you have a business plan? And we were like, oh my gosh, we got to figure out a business plan. So we whipped out a business plan, and it just started like snowballing from there. And we really grew from the grassroots, and we didn't have a lot of money to do marketing and all the things that it takes to sell. It was Lisa and I. And again, when she talks about like not sleeping, and you ask me why I look tired, I've been I have 6 years of exhaustion, Elio. I mean, for real. So
Yeah.
and so we've like given it everything. We give it everything. And people who think there's some magic, answer to like it just happened. It didn't just happen. I mean, we work every day, every night we are working and thinking about this. And but as we started to grow with the businesses and it started taking traction, it just grew. And Lisa and I would say we hustle. We're hustlers. We get out there, we meet the community, we connect, we do what we can. I feel very entrenched here and very connected to people and very supported. It's been awesome. I mean, there's nothing like it in the whole world. And, just getting into our networking groups through BNI, through the chamber, through, other opportunities that have presented through being involved with boards with non-for-profit. We do with the American Heart Association. We're involved with the Ronald McDonald House, and we love those. We love those um, organizations and what they do here and what they do for our community. And we're so proud to be a part of that. And our staff, they have the same mindset and they believe, that's very important to us as we bring people on. But, one of our major foundations is that we do, what's best for the patient. If we keep that front and center in mind, whether it be a business owner or their employee or an individual that's joined our practice, we can't go wrong. If we're always thinking, is this the right thing? Are we doing the best for this patient? Are we meeting their need? We're always on track. So that's how we stay focused. It's very simple. You keep it simple and you can't go wrong. And we just, I feel like once we made it through that beginning phase of that first year and a half, 2 years, um, I knew that we had something, and I knew it before then, because I'm very risk averse, let's be honest. And I believed in it enough, and I believe in us. I have to say, like, I wouldn't have another business partner doing this. We are a fantastic team. We are obviously very different, us, but it works, and and
Yeah.
and it does work, and it's magical, and I'm so grateful every day. I wake up every day and have gratitude, even if I'm tired, and I know that there's daunting tasks ahead. It's awesome, and I'm
Yeah, that's so inspiring. I want to touch base on something, and I would like to expand on taking risk. There is a Les Brown quote that I am absolutely obsessed with it. They said, like, if you don't take risk, you can't grow. If you can grow, you can't become your best. And if you can become your best, you can be happy. And then what else is there for you? So talking about taking risk and not having the perfect situation, I am obsessed with that idea because most people, 95% of people out there, they think like, oh no, we need to this thing to happen, we need to that thing to happen so we can make it happen. No, there is no such a thing, a perfect situation. It's not gonna happen. So you
no.
gotta.
So we say that all the time, right? It's like you take calculated risk, and we are building a rocket ship as we're flying.
Ah, I am on fire right now. I love it. I love it. And by the way, talking about leadership, entrepreneurship, community involvement, and all of that, and impacting other people's life, there is an amazing podcast coming up this 2021. Let me tell you something. The first Tuesday of January is gonna happen. The Celebrate podcast, and this podcast basically is gonna be about everything. But I want you guys to kind of like talk a little bit about it. How excited are you about it, and why this now? Yeah, talk to me a little bit.
Okay, so 2020 taught us that we can't always do things the way we've always done them, right? So we haven't been able to be in the community like we used to be, and just be with people and connect, and it's harder. And so we want to do something different, and we want to grow, and we want to keep learning, and we want to share, maybe a tidbit that motivates or inspires someone. I mean, that for me would be worth it. We want to talk about crazy stories of things we've done that were dumb, and things that actually worked that we were surprised, and just the day to day. I think when you own a business, you kind of feel alone because people don't understand who other business owners, of course, do, but in general, people don't understand that this is like everything to us. We love our families too, but this is our baby, and we care so much. And so we want to do the podcast so that we can kind of share a little bit of that with everyone. And we're going to talk about everything from like how we got started and crazy things that happened, and some stuff about health. It's not going to be just about health, but we'll share some things and updates. We're going to talk about, we're going to get guest speakers, business owners who we've impacted,
Nice.
individuals that we've impacted, and how it changed their life and their business. We're going to have people who can talk about insurance and healthcare sharing and different ways that people can, formulate a plan that isn't traditional but works really well, and everyone wins. So we are beyond excited and totally nervous, and we're gonna. We're so scared for the first couple, but I'm sure we'll be fine.
Yeah,
And,
it's gonna be awesome.
Elio, I think too, like Lisa said, you meet amazing people that you feel like you have to share, right? And that you have to let people know about them. And we've met amazing people too that were like, oh my gosh, we need to let know and hear what they have to say, because it's meaningful, and it's impacted us, and we think that it's helpful. And so that's our goal.
Yeah, honestly, that you just nailed it right there. That's the reason, the purpose of this show, this platform. It is to showcase people like you, like human beings like you guys are the reason why Morning Coffee exists. This is not to be the Ellen Show. This is not to bring celebrities, or this is just to empower people. And if we can change one life today, the purpose of Morning Coffee has been done for the day. So this is And that's so beautiful, and also Lisa was mentioning loneliness. Let's talk about that for a second before we go. Les Brown, I gotta tell you, you keep up. I mean, bear with me because I am the lover of Les Brown, and he says something really funny, but I relate to it because I have suffered that throughout my entire life, coming from the country that I come from, learning a language that and doing so many things that sometimes people they don't want to take the risk to do. And he said that it is lonely at the top because the bottom is the one that is overcrowded. But at the top, you eat better. That's what he said. But anyways, talking about loneliness and seriously, I mean, it can be lonely. This journey of sacrificing time with your family, investments, money, energy, trusting on people that sometimes we get disappointed, and then we feel in that situation of, you know what, we need to keep trusting on people, we need to keep opening our heart, our arms to new stuff because we are hopeful that they have the right mindset so we can keep growing together. So there is so many situations, so many things that they can go wrong in a business, but amazing when you have a team like you guys are a team, a family, and you can accomplish so much together. And sometimes it may appear as a solo act, but it takes teamwork. I always say, like, Muhammad Ali was one of the greatest, but he never won a championship without Angelo Dundee, with his coach, with his mentor, with his team. So team, it is crucial. And honestly, I am incredibly amazed and proud of the other work that you guys have done. I remember I met Della once at one of the business before hours a long time by the Greater Gateway Chamber of Commerce. Shout out to them and all of the amazing work that they do. And I remember listening to that the story of how small you guys were back then, and look at you now, right? Because of the risk, because of the chances that you wanted to take, because of the hard work. And I'm gonna leave you guys with this. It is about also not only hard work, HARD, but HART, hard work. When you put that in your business, it's not about being in the business, but the business being in you. And I am passionate about that. Yeah, like you living within your dream. And that's when you do that, it is like Della, like you can go wrong. Your patients, your members, they feel that, and it is amazing. You will never feel like ELIO at the ER room. At the ER. So anyways, I am so excited for everything that is coming up for you guys, and with you guys, everything that is gonna be just beginning. January, the first Tuesday of January, the Celebrate podcast is gonna be on fire. Yeah, right there. Just yeah. Every Tuesday at 11 in the morning, you better tune in because I'm telling you, you don't want to miss that. And I am super, super, super excited. Anything else that you would like to share before we go with the community? Anything, for this Christmas season?
Well, I think that we just enter the season with gratitude and letting people know that we know that this has been a hard year, and that we're here for them and we love them and we want to take care of them, and we just have so much gratitude for our community and for you. You've been amazing. You have an energy I don't think that anybody can match. So but, we love this community and we love our team and we love what we built. And I have so much gratitude for Lisa, and I know she does for me. And we do have you talked about family. This is our family as well. Lisa and I sometimes feel like we're married to each other. And so I think that that's how I feel. And what do you think?
Yeah, no, we appreciate this community. We love being able to do what we love. Love having Della as a business partner. We are a good balance. I'm dragging her off the roof and she's pulling me back on, and that's worked for us. It's good. It's a good balance, and it's fun. We love what we're doing. We have an amazing team right now. I could not ask for better people that care for our patients like we do, and we appreciate you, Elio. Like you have a special place in my heart. You made my kids feel special. One of them on his birthday, and my son when he got married. And so I feel very emotionally connected to you because you've made my kids so happy, and I thank you for that.
Oh, that's awesome. And that's the purpose of the fiesta. We gotta
Yep.
celebrate
Right.
life and celebrate these days of this Christmas week and this new year and everything with gratitude despite the crisis, despite everything. We need to be grateful for what we have and the opportunities ahead. And then that's what you are going to be manifesting. So for now on, I am inviting you to right now go to celebrateprimarycare.com. That's a website, right? Yes,
Yep.
celebrateprimarycare.com and make sure that if you have a business, if you know anybody that has a business, if you know anybody that is looking for next level, top of the notch, like high quality, personalized experience of healthcare, please go to celebrateprimarycare.com. One of our most recent sponsors. Make sure you tune in. It is January 6th, if my brain doesn't fail me, at 11 a.m., the first Tuesday of January. It is the kickoff of a new age in Gator Nation, I mean, around the world, because the Celebrate podcast is going to be out there. You don't want to miss it. So I'm telling you, give yourself the opportunity to enjoy that. And we're going to see you morning coffee with Elio every week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope TV. We're passionate about what we do. Can you feel that? All right. Anyways, Merry Christmas, you all. And we're going to see you on Wednesday. Thank you guys for everything. You guys are so awesome. Bye.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.